topsy-turvy opening weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Richardson will throw to start out here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on. 65, catch. 65.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Gotta be lying.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Marvin Mims deep for Denver. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. This defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Throwing Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
That's straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To throw, here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Here's Nix. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Nix to the air. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Broncos 7, Colts nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Shifts past him. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now it's Richardson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. A handoff. Here's Harvey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
No!
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Pat Surtain up to make the play. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 boxes.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
2nd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2, both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
To throw is Nix. Open man right side is Ingram.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now it's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays in succession back-to-back.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Nick Cross. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Now a 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun is Nix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Nix looking to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Harvey. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll go. Here's Harvey. And this time he is in. R.J. Harvey. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The kicker on.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it is now 21-0.
Next the score. Broncos 21. Colts nothing.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. A beautiful fake. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Warriors 70!
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
79 Broncos.
Now Richardson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
7 Pirates, Mustang 19. Go.
And Richardson yet again. That is caught. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 18, Rattler 8, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson looking to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Mitchell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Once more with Harvey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Back to throw now on first down. That'll be complete to Harvey. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down. Back to throw. Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Harvey. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's second and 8. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Third and 5. Looking to throw. Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing Nix. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
Touchdown! R.J. Harvey. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Broncos 28, Colts 7.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now Richardson back to throw it. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. And it certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay.
Here we go.
Now it's Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19-18.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Complete. This is Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now Mitchell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Nix. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Here's Harvey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On first down, back to Harvey. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 63 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Nix. Blitz coming, and down he goes. This offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now, this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
Certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
19 tight.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Ready, 18, rock, 6, dragon, 60. Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Buffalo 18, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Warriors 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.